Technique Director Chris Williams, how do you feel after that performance today?
I feel really pleased. That was one of the best, nicest days I've spent at Edgar Street. 4-0 win, 3 really good goals. I'm so pleased Jimmy Oates scored. Again, he did it last year, didn't he? Penalty in the last. It's amazing how he does it really, but well-deserved Player of the Year.
What about off the pitch? We've talked about the support here today, what a noise they made. Sustainability is still the watchword, but you must be encouraged the spirit that there is in the background. All of the volunteers need to have enormous credit.
Yeah, absolutely. Every volunteer that's helped us, every sign you see around this ground today where people have either put work in or put money in, it's helped us to be where we are today. One thing, I sat next to Graham Turner today, came up on the electronic sign crowd, 4,125. Graham Turner said, God, I wish I'd have had that when I was running this football club. So there you go. So aren't we lucky at this level to have crowds of that and the support, the fan base we've got. So really pleased with that.
And a word for Peter Beadle and the players overall?
Yeah, I think they've done us credit. In terms of the play, I think sometimes last year, it depends on how you look at it. I thought last year we played better because we had some pace on the wings. We lost that pace, not through any fault of our own. But I think that the sort of the stamina these players have got, the way they carry on right to the end, I think that's been a credit to them. And obviously the way that the management team managed them. So yeah, full credit to Pete and his team, because I think they've done really well in not an easy league, really.
And off the field again, it's working together, and that community spirit of working. I mean, it was great to see the Junior Bulls here, the Trust were here, united in the community. It's all about building those bridges and making sure everything works going forward.
It is. It's all sort of coming together. We are starting to work more closely with the supporting organisations. I think it's a good thing. I think some of the work you're doing in terms of supporting Hust, I think that's brilliant, and it's needed. And the only problem with this football club is there's an awful lot to do, and there aren't many people that are standing around doing it, and that's the problem, I think. So what we've got to do is to try and make sure that we do work together. I'm sure we've all got the same goals. We want league football back at Edgar Street as soon as we can get it, and that's the objective, really.
It's encouraging people to come and help.
Yeah. Any time somebody steps through the door and helps, it's gold dust to us, really. You can't run an organisation like this, a business like this, a fans, community football club without having all the support. And those people that do that, they're wonderful.
Critics will say you've got the resources, you should fly through these leagues. It's not actually quite like that, is it? Because you might have the support, but then you've got to actually maintain it, and on a day like today, steward it.
Yeah, you've got to steward it. This ground is our biggest asset, it's our biggest liability. There's not many other games in this league or the next league up where they have to employ 50 stewards every game. And that's what we have to do, because we have to pay them. So yeah, it's our biggest asset, but it's our biggest liability. So as part of that, we need to be in a position where we can afford to do that. So the board consists of business people. We've all run successful businesses. We're careful with the money. I want to see some of these kids who've been here today in 20 years' time still coming to Edgar Street, still watching good football, and a ground here that they can come and watch football at, hopefully in the league.
I'm sure we'd all support that.
Yeah.
Thanks very much for your time.
You're welcome.